Okay, I wanted to tap into, this is the extended of the one that I just put up. Tap into the person in your energy, because there is someone that is lingering in your energy, and this may be a person where it's like, no matter what you do, you cannot get this person off your mind. That you are constantly thinking about them, even if as you go through life, they are just there, and I feel like their energy is with you as well. And even if you go to cleanse yourself, remove things from your energy, do like an environmental cleanse, sage, all of those things, right? It's like they're still there, and it's not even in. It's not a bad feeling. It's not a bad energy. It's just like it's present, it's persistent, it's almost right. They're almost like, I don't want to say like a protective kind of energy, but just they're there, almost as if like if they can't be there physically, it's like their spirit is right there with you. And for some of you, maybe you have maybe this is a person that you have chosen. You've chosen this person a long time ago, and you've had to maybe go through a really big separation, or maybe just spend a lot of time where you're not with this person, right? There's no contact. You've had to continue moving forward. There's a lot of changes that have really occurred in your life, right? There's a lot of changes that have occurred in your life. You've had to really move forward and heal, and maybe go through this like dark night of the soul moment, right? You've gone through that. And maybe even for some of you, you might have gone through your Saturn return, or be going through your Saturn return as well. But I just feel like there's a lot of changes that have been present in your journey. There's a lot of changes that you've had to walk through. You've constantly been walking through the fire in order to find yourself. Because I feel like a lot of you maybe lost yourself, or never really knew who that was, or there were like events that maybe triggered you to go down a path of finding out what that looked like, even if you didn't know you were on it. And so back to what I was saying, there is someone in your energy. What, Nine of Swords, we have Ace of Swords. The energy is giving impulsive, even though we are in Mercury retrograde. So for those of you watching this, this is the kind of energy where I feel like it's not so much you going after it, it's more so you witnessing, being present, seeing things kind of come to you, right? Almost as if like you're in your house, you're doing you, basically. You're doing the things that you've been doing for years, right? That help you, elevate you. You're working on your life. Even if this person is constantly on your mind, it's like it doesn't stop you from like elevating, going after your dreams, going after all of the things you want. Because I kind of feel like it's like, well, in the meantime, I'm just going to go and do all of this because I can. Like, I'm going to become a goddess because I already am. I'm going to get all this money because, like, that's just the way things go. Everything's going to start to come together for me. I'm building this foundation. It's like, in the meantime, you're building your dream life before this comes in. Because you're like, it'll find me eventually. And before that, I'm going to be looking good. I'm going to be feeling good. I'm going to be doing all these things. And it's like, in this energy, it's almost like come correct or don't come at all. And for some of you, you've really changed your perspective. You've really like elevated. You found yourself in a way where you're like, I have high standards. I know my worth. I know my value, right? I am completely different, and I won't ever allow anyone to come into my life and disrespect me, take advantage, do all the things that maybe in your past you did, right? In your past you did. And so the energy right now, like I said, is like things are going to start knocking on your door, okay? It's going to start knocking on your door. Like, hello. Someone's going to start knocking on your door, and this is how it's going to go, right? This is how your manifestations are going to come in. You're going to go to the door, you're going to open it, it's going to present itself, and you go, I think you came to the wrong house, or come on in. But it's like things are going to start presenting itself in a way where things are finding you very rapidly. They're approaching you, they're coming towards you, they're making their presence known. This is how it's happening, okay? 444 on the clock, which basically is 444 to me is like you're right where you need to be. Right where you need to be. Manifestations are already coming in. Things are already being handled by the universe. God's timing is never wrong. All you have to do is just be present. be here, find balance in your life. That is it, because it's already on the chariot, right? It's already coming, it's already on its way. It's like when you order something and it's like it's being shipped, eventually it turns up. And so that's what I feel. It's like things are going to be finding you, they're knocking on the door. And with the Ace of Swords, this is clarity, this is answers, but I also feel like this is like, I feel like it's like the there was a French word I was going to say, and then I was like, I don't know how to say that, but it's like, no, we're not going to say it, I'll just put it on the screen. But it's like, this is the clarity, this is the communication. There's a lot of messengers that are coming through right now, a lot of messengers, a lot of birds. The birds are talking. Yeah, holy shit. Okay, death and rebirth. We have 8 of cups, 6 of cups. So definitely something where I don't know how this ended or came together, whatever, but it's like maybe you both walked away from each other, even if you didn't want to. It was like a timing thing. Death and rebirth, 6 of cups. Major rebirths have had to occur for both of you. 6 of cups energy coming out here. Kind of aligning with like past love, whether it's love or a friend or it never really got past a friendship. It's a past love linked to a past life, or when I think of that, I'm like, linked to a past life, except in this life they've made it so much harder for you to come together. Made it so much harder for you to come together in order to heal the things that past life you couldn't do. Damn, this is a karmic lifetime. Jesus Christ, there's a lot people in the collective are like healing that past us, past live us, ancestors couldn't do. That made no fucking sense in my head and how it came out, but it's like there's things they couldn't do in the past life, in past lives, that you now have already done in this life. Okay. Turning over a new leaf. 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords in reverse. I like that. Clean slate. We have the King of Wands. Let me pick this up quickly. King of Wands. Someone is ready to come out of the shadows. King of Wands energy. Person who is in leadership. They may be tall, dark, and mysterious, or they may not be. Fire sign energy coming through as well. This person is very like, I feel like they're very alpha male. Very alpha male, very much stepping into a divine masculine kind of energy, but like almost the way I see it is like very strong, very independent, very someone that like is like their loyalty, like they're just loyal to the T. Like this is a person that like if they have your back, they'll have your back forever. Their word is everything. God, I want to think about in the past though, may not have been something that really worked for them. Maybe that this person is coming from maybe a lot of toxic environments, or just a lot of things that fueled maybe the more ego side of them, right? And so person's definitely learned a few lessons, that's for sure. The World card is the closure, is the new beginning. We got this, sorry Mel, my cat's like, why the fuck are you doing that? We have the Pentacles, the Fool, and the Knight of Wands. This person is definitely fucking coming for you, that's for sure. They are coming for you. They're coming for you. 10 of Pentacles is the soulmate, is the start of everything, the start of the partnership, start of your life. Because it's almost as if like neither of you can get to your next stage apart. It's almost like in order to get to that next part, you have to be in union in order to get to the next level of you. I never usually say that, but that's the kind of message that's coming out here. So it's like in order to get to that next stage for both of you, it's like your paths were always meant to intervene, right? They were always